Wait a minute, don't touch that.
No,
welcome to the pew.
A little bit closer. Okay, just like that.
Notice how Michael just wants to have his whole face in the frame.
There, just
because
like
it's
that.
So attractive.
I think it should be just like that.
Perfect, right? Every pore.
Every pore.
Poorly illustrated.
Okay. So, I want to hear all about because I don't have any time because I don't have anything to do.
Right, he doesn't have anything to do.
So all I am doing, yeah, exactly, I have no time. So all I'm doing all day long is I'm on the computer doing nothing. So I don't get to watch The Walking Dead, which is the one show that I want to know everything about. And Ernie, God bless his soul, gets to watch it all the time.
You could have watched it too. Anyway, it was good.
I
really
was busy working.
Oh.
So I want to hear everything that was going on.
Well, I'm not going to tell you everything because I don't want to be a spoiler for all of our audience out there that hasn't actually watched the season premiere. But it was really good. It was exciting. And that beginning scene where they're butchering the meat is so disgusting. Everybody has to watch that, even if you don't like the show. And can't wait for more episodes, although I find the show to be very scary and it gives me nightmares. So I don't often watch every episode, but I did watch the season premiere.
Do you really get scared? Does it really scare you?
I do. It scares me because I don't know why, for some reason, even though I know it's completely preposterous and ridiculous, it still creeps me out and then gives me scary dreams.
I've seen a few episodes of it in prison, and I mean in Peru, and it was creepy. I saw the episode where they were going through the old, not nursing home, nursing home, I think, and there were like zombies in like wheelchairs and stuff. Do you remember that one?
Yes, he was trying to get some oxygen tanks.
Yeah. It was really creepy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great show. I just love the show. I wish I could watch it. We'd have to watch the whole thing on DVD or something.
I really liked the premiere of Gotham, too. I thought Gotham was a really good show. It's really fun watching all the evil characters before Batman becomes an adult, and
see, that's another
I like the setting, and I like the way everybody's wearing costumes. I mean, they're not real costumes, but it's just like a very creepy
campy?
setting. It's not campy.
It's not campy. See,
it's criminal and creepy. So I like it.
See, I'm a fan of the campy Batman. You know.
Right. It's not campy at all.
Yeah, I like the campy Batman.
And I also really like the new Star Wars cartoon. Rebels, that was really fun.
See, my problem with all of these, the Star Wars thing and the Batman thing, and the same thing with the Bates Motel, is that it's just all sort of like, you know, why isn't there a new Bates Motel? Why isn't there a new Batman? Why isn't there a new, you know, Star Wars? I mean, it's just like...
Well, I think that with Star Wars, it's a saga, so, I mean, it's a multi-episode saga, so... It's not as if they're doing the same thing, although it is a little tedious, all the sword fighting and shooting. But there are plot lines that are advanced by all the new episodes, so that is what people tune in for.
Well, I don't know. But what I want to hear is, and I know that Ernie's dying to tell me, is I want to hear...
If you need plastic surgery.
No, because we all know the answer to that is no. What I want to hear is about the demise of Susanne Bartsch's party. I mean, not that I wish anybody's party to be...
Well, who said anything about demise?
Well, just before the camera went on, you were saying that Suzanne's party ended Sunday at 1 o'clock in the morning, which is not
was saying...
Gilded Lily we were talking about.
I was saying that a friend was saying that she went at 1 o'clock and it had already closed. Yes.
Pepper, the one who vomited. The one who vomited in our apartment. Yeah.
She said that, so I don't know if it's true or not, but, I mean, I'm going to one of her parties tonight, so...
well, I guess we'll find out, but 1 o'clock in the morning, I think that's sort of one step away from...
I mean, perhaps the party was so crowded, the fire department came and shut it down.
Yeah, probably.
And that's why when Pepper got there, it was closed.
Yeah,
because
that's probably it.
So crowded.
So crowded that they had to close the club.
Right. You know, that never really happened at Michael's parties.
Yeah, no.
They were never crowded.
No. No, in fact, you know, it's really funny because we used to have... Tom Buckley, the manager at Limelight, used to have the fireman. I don't know whether he was like an old fireman or something, you know. But the firemen used to come, and the club would be so crowded that they couldn't even get into the club to like check the fire, you know, the fire hose,
and the
sprinklers, you know, to check all those things.
Safety whatnot.
Right, and I don't know, Tom Buckley would explain to them, give them the most ridiculous explanations, like, that, this is, well, we're using this as an exit door, and people are walking out, and actually there's hardly anybody inside the club, and it's just only crowded in this really small spot, and maybe he would slip them $100. I don't know what he would do, but they never closed us down. I mean, like, we never got closed down for overcrowding ever, and we were overcrowded, practically every night of the week. I don't know. People think that Peter used to go call the police or the fire department on other people's clubs and have them closed down. I can tell you that never happened. I mean, it's a huge.
You heard it here.
No.
We never called the fire department on other parties.
Every other club thinks that Peter Gation himself called the fire department, and had the clubs closed down, especially Twilo, and it just never happened.
Right. I mean, wouldn't all that have been recorded by the FBI when they were wiretapping him?
Well, not only that, but I think that,
if it really had happened.
But not only that, I mean, I think it would have been like a 911 call or something, and those would have been recorded, no?
Yes.
Yeah, so no, that just never happened. But I'm confronted with people even to this day who say, well, Peter Gation closed down our club, and blah, 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 and it just never happened.
You've heard the fiction, and now you've heard the fact.
You've heard the fiction, and now you've heard the fact.
And that's all for today.
And that's all for today. Goodbye.
Bye.